do you want better? How about down Goblin Town?
Okay. Okay. Are we live?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Hey. All right, everyone.
Welcome back again.
Welcome back again. Thank you for joining us tonight. Welcome back to the Spelljammer campaign. So, I'll go over a brief recap of last time. 4 hours of combat. If you're wanting to learn some mechanics, absolutely watch the last session. So, you guys fought with Xilliam tentacles aboard his Nautiloid.
Bastard got away.
The bastard got away. After stunning y'all, a lot of y'all early in the fight, you all recovered and were able to wipe out the entirety of his crew to a man and kill the second in command. That was Cliffson.
Yes.
And
He would have died regardless, but Barry 4 had a big hand.
we're aiming for it, but Barry 4 definitely helped out. Barry 4 was teleported into the fight via Consequences, the Baylor, who showed up to torment Sprinkle and ruin his day.
A blessing and a curse.
So, after the immense amount of fighting, we had Oren go down twice, Jacques went down, Sprinkle very nearly went down, and Oren lost an eye during the fight.
And my butterfly ass tattoo got scarred up.
Yeah, you got your nice tattoo just with a big scratch right through the middle. But after the fight was concluded, you all split up to start looking for clues, and you would have found them too if it weren't for those kids and their pesky dog. But you guys found an alive child, one of the ones that you had rescued, in a mind flayer pod. You had gone and found ale. Barry was... Remind me what Barry was doing.
Oh shit! I don't remember.
You were searching a
Was
second.
I? Yeah, I think I was searching.
You were searching Xilliam's... you were searching the deck.
You were in the quarters.
You were doing Xilliam's quarters.
Yeah.
You had gone to the helm and you got a 26, correct?
I got the
That sounds-
26.
you got a
Because I got
26?
the 19 plus 7.
Okay.
And then he came to the
Yeah,
room
I didn't get anything
Okay.
for that, but I got the 19 plus
Yeah,
7.
I haven't done that part yet. And then you must have done deck at 19.
Yes.
There we go.
And then I started attuning.
You started attuning to the ship, yes. Okay, there we go. Alright. So, you guys have shepherded this girl out of the pond. She's unconscious. Oren volunteers, since he needs to go and recuperate, to take her back to the Starhammer.
Okay. Does he still do the headache thing, though?
Oh yeah, no, that's actually gotten much worse. All of you, as you look at him, the little subtle aura has gone out to about 3 inches now, and it looks like something's trying to escape from his body.
Okay. Do we want to leave the girl with headache actual?
Maybe we give her to the doctor.
I mean,
There's a big scary praying
Big
mantis
happy
guy.
hippo.
All
Brown.
right, big happy hippo. He's
Well,
got the
that's-
cool accent.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
prior to them going up, we asked nicely if Lieutenant Ironside feels like he wants to take a break with some mead or was it mead or ale? Ale,
It was mead.
mead, and go up and watch over.
alright.
and-
So Ironsides, Loquacious, and Oren can all
Yeah.
3 take her to the medical bay
Mhm.
over on the Starhammer.
Okay.
Let me give everyone ale because I just brought it up.
Yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
You start
Mead,
passing
right?
it
Sorry,
out.
All right, guys. Or it's mead. Sorry. Found some spoils.
It is some form of alcohol.
Yeah, there you go.
Some would say the treasure is the friendships made along the way, but I also found mead, so here's a bunch of mead.
Hell yeah.
Everyone out.
Hell yeah.
How to make
Cheers.
more
Cheers.
Cheers
To the Starhammer boys.
to
We
the Starhammer.
did it.
Alright.
I asked one of the guys who went up top to throw me down a flag.
Throw you down like
Starhammer flag.
Oh, Starhammer flag, so you can run it up
Yeah.
on the Nautiloid.
Yeah, I
Alright.
just like walk. So I got the flag. I got my meat in the other hand, and I'm looking around. There's like probably 3 or 4 inches of blood just filling up the deck. Hack
Oh.
bodies.
Swathes of blood have soaked into the biomechanical floor. So it's literally looks like skin stretched over machinery. Is how that looks.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. I'm just looking at all that, and then I see like all the chopped up pieces. Some faces I recognize, most I don't. I have a feeling that Xilliam probably purged a lot of the guys who didn't like the shit that happened after we left. And then, yeah, I just fucking shake my head and I take a swig and I go up to the flagpole and I pull down the flag and I run up the Starhammer flag to let everybody know we've staked our claim.
All right.
And then I can attune anywhere on the ship, or do I have to be?
You have to be.
I have to be
helm,
parked.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go park it.
All right. As you get into the helm and you're looking around, you've got that console in front of you. Oh, actually, you did get something for that. I described how the helm could teleport to different realities.
Yeah.
And you were focusing on trying to figure out how that worked.
Okay.
Because you don't know how to do that with
Right.
it yet. That's right. It's coming back to me.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know if Jock would know this, but like, if the Starhammer is like in the gravity well,
Mhm.
or if we grab it and then we jump, would it jump
So
with us?
the Nautiloid itself will go. Any other ships will not go
Okay.
with it. It doesn't have the power to transport everything.
That would
at
be
once.
OP as fuck, so that makes a lot of sense. Okay.
The Nautiloid is really powerful, but definitely not that helpful.
Okay.
All right. So you begin attuning.
Yeah, I'm the little battle droid from the Clone Wars, and I'm just like I'm in charge now. Just sitting in my chair.
I'm going back there, R2.
So Barry notices that Jock is attuning to the ship, so I'm going to come down and ask him, if you're taking the Nautiloid, I'll take the Starhammer then.
Yeah.
And then get us, because we've got to get this ship to get our fucking gold.
Right. So we gotta. Do you remember how to get back to the astral plane? Because we gotta park this at the. Do we park it at the elves or do we park it at Braal? Where do we? I kind of don't want to just be pulling up to places with this thing. I mean, I ran our colors up.
Yeah,
You
we
have to
to
drop
go
the
to
ship
Astral
off
Plane,
with the astral elf.
which
Alright.
we have charted in the
Tether the ships
Starhammer.
together.
Yeah.
like a tow.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
You can take the
I'll just follow you.
tentacles of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Nautiloid,
Okay.
just-
Just tow it.
That being said, that little girl, she's gonna be traumatized. She's been through a lot. She knows us, so one of us should be on the ship with her. I do not want her on the ship, particularly with the fucking mess that's on there.
Right, makes sense.
Just wake up. You've just been in a tube and then just blood.
Yeah.
what,
Yeah.
what happened?
So I say in the meantime, we probably do need to get out of here at some point, but we can search the ship, see what we can see. Maybe we can get an extra little bit of loot. And then if you want to ask Sprinkle on the way out if he minds hopping over, and that way he's a friendly face.
That'll work.
Keep Oren and the big bug away from her, because headache, big bug.
Makes sense. I can handle that.
A lot of space racism.
Is this the same ship that we used to be on before we? Okay.
Yes.
So I know where the armory is.
Yeah, you know where to go.
Okay, I'm heading there.
Okay, so you're gonna head down below deck. All right. So you were checking the deck itself, yes?
Yes.
All right. The deck itself, now swathed in viscera and other things. You notice that most of it is that biomechanical flesh stretched over what appears to be metal or other types of framing. The weaponry was all loaded and was ready to use on you. But overall, just the deck itself, you're not going to find a whole lot of material or anything like that.
Okay, makes sense. But did I see anything coming about? Like, is the fucking starway clear?
Oh, okay. The lookout, which Oren did last session, got an 18, and I did describe that about 30 minutes, another ship coming from the Rock of Braal was going to pass by y'all and had witnessed the fight from that distance. So they saw something occur. They're like, oh, a ship rammed another ship. Well, we better go figure out what that was.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So, do you want to go down with Sprinkle to check the armor?
Absolutely.
All right. Both of
Come
you
on,
give me
brother.
perception
I'll
checks.
show you the way.
Perceptions or investigations.
All right.
Perception with guidance.
I got a 10.
A 10.
17.
17. Barry, you notice weapons of every shape and description. Some from exotic planets you've never seen. You see one tri-starred, like it's 3 blades, and you throw it. It's like a chakram. Anyone who gets the blade reference, I love you.
Elder.
Stop. No. Everything can't be Warhammer.
Everything is Warhammer.
But you just see walls upon walls of firearms, weapons of all shape and description, sabers, anything that you can imagine that you need from an armory is in here. Sprinkle, what'd you get?
17.
17. The 17, you reach underneath and you find the secret hatch that you were familiar with still, and you open, and the part of the back wall under here opens up, and there's a small like 2x2 chamber in the ship, and it opens up, and inside is Xilliam's personal stash of weaponry.
Nice.
All
Good
right.
find, dude.
Juicy.
And then somebody that is good at disarming traps, I'd like them to check that.
You might want to go grab Jacques. Jacques, would you like to make a perception check
Yes,
to find
because
traps?
this is a hilarious bit that Jock keeps going to the chair to external.
Oh, God damn.
Back up.
Hey, one more thing. Can you
Yeah,
just...
yeah.
Wait 1 minute.
Yeah, Columbo, I got one more question. All right, and I go.
All right, make a perception check to find traps.
All right,
And guidance.
look for traps, boys. That'll be a 21.
21. With a 21, there's a tripwire attached to what are known as void bulbs. So they are these small bulbs that when they explode, suck everything in towards them.
Huge.
So it would make all of the weapons just clatter against whoever walked into the room. And that would have hurt quite a bit. So you are, go ahead and make a check with your thieves' tools to disarm.
Guidance.
Yeah. Can I also get that bard thing?
Yes.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Wait.
Wait, do you need Bardic Inspiration?
Dude, I'm just so
You still have
nervous,
any
dude.
left?
No, I cannot.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
no,
he's
he's
probably-
out.
He's
All
out
right,
from
well-
the fight.
Tough guys. Let's hope my plus 12 can do it.
Did you roll higher than a 3?
I got a nat 1, plus 3, plus 12.
That's higher than a 3! Holy shit.
Yeah,
Jacques,
doesn't need it. Yeah.
Jacques goes to like clip it and goes, oh, wait. He gets it. Just like, whoa!
My mind is still on the chair.
The chair and the small girl
Yeah.
you've rescued, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of questions going through
Mhm.
Jacques' mind right now.
Yeah, I did just.
But so you are able to disarm it. You guys gain 2 void bulbs. When thrown, they suck everything in within a 10-foot radius, and they do 1d4 force damage to everything it hits.
That's handy. Probably would be good for.
Good for setting up
our-
a big AoE attack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe
I
we
just
give
have-
these to our 2 spellcasters.
I immediately just think of Horizon's black hole, and we
Oh,
just
yeah.
fucking chuck a bunch of grenades in there.
Arcstar, crack. All right. And then with his personal stash, was there more?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
let's-
shit.
There's
Let's
loot
fucking
because
see.
Barry still doesn't have a gun, and based on that last encounter, I think Barry wants
Barry
to
might want a gun.
snag a sick fucking shotgun.
Yeah,
Like our
Shotgun
buddy
knees?
Mr.
I'm telling you,
Ironside.
shotgun
Yeah.
knees. So way to go.
Zato from the deck screams,
let's
"Dibs
see.
on the first gun."
So you reach up onto the wall, and there's another single loader blunderbuss, much like Ironsides has. So yeah, you absolutely just grab one, and there are a total of 8 bullets for you.
Nice.
I rolled max,
Nice.
so you got eight pellets. Like they're in. So the way the ammo works in this world, for me at least, it's not like a Remington, just fucking crank it and a plastic casing comes out. It's a small cloth sachet filled with those lead balls, and then you ram it down, and it's got the gunpowder in the back. And so it burns the paper, and then out fly all the lead balls.
You know the name of those small balls that go into a shotgun?
Pellets?
shot.
Little lock, stock, and two smoking barrels for everybody. It's a gun that fires shot.
God, it's been so long since I've seen that
It's a
movie.
Great movie, dude.
It's a good movie. All right. So the weapons you find in the stash. There are only 3 left in here because most of them were taken. You see a whip that is in the shape of a tentacle with a large barb at the end.
A bard?
Barb.
Just a little platypus at the
It's
end.
a
of
tiny
it.
platypus.
You know, I know he rolled for the last whip tentacle thing, but you're kind of revealing yourself a little bit here.
Whips and chains
Yeah,
do in
what do
fact
you-
excite
so-
me. Thank
there
you.
go. Whips and chains, tentacle,
Tentacles,
you know.
Big Berry 4.
Yeah,
Big
man.
Berry 4.
You guys have seen enough Hentai to know where this is
Yeah.
going.
Yeah. Happened to be the first boss we fought too. I mean,
He wasn't supposed to be.
oops.
All right, so you see that. All right. You see a suit of jet black chitinous armor that has sort of a flowing ooze going over each plate. It's a breastplate.
Anticlimactic, but hell yeah. Let's
You see,
Yeah, maybe you do something more exciting for the next one.
Oh yeah, let me just crank that one up a little bit. Damn.
we're hitting him with the Latin fucking
No, it
thing.
just
It's like,
sounded
oh,
so
you can't give us wishes. Like, you probably couldn't even get us out of this temple. You know?
Alright, and the last magic item. Okay. Hang on. Yep. Just wait.
Yeah.
A schwite moment.
You know, guys, I don't want to call dibs because that's not fair, but that the black thing does sound very roguish to me.
It does.
The last thing is in a jar. You see a small worm. It looks almost like an earwig. You guys don't know what it does, but it is there and it is heavily protected, so it definitely does something.
Hey guys, I found Xilliam's tequila. I just uncorked.
Screeching.
I did imagine that Joel was gonna be like, Sprinkle eats it.
Yeah.
No. Alright. So do you want to take the armor?
I don't know what it does.
You don't yet. You need to either
don't.
identify it
You
or
gotta
roll
attune to
an
it.
arcana to see if you can figure it out. Or you can just straight attune to it and then you'll know.
Let me see. Who here has got some good...
Does anyone know the
I
spell?
have
there.
two. I have
Does-
2 in Arcana.
Does
I
anyone
also
know
have
the
two.
spell identify?
No.
Tim, are you watching?
Tim does not know identify. I know
Okay.
that one
Alright.
for a fact.
No. Do you?
So I can. No, but I have guidance and I have a built for success.
So you could try
And a
just to
plus two, yeah.
identify, yeah.
Yeah. I might. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I'm also gonna attempt to.
Both of you can
Like,
attempt it, yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it, both of you.
Nat 20 plus 4
Holy
plus
shit.
1, so 25, 27.
27.
Do I know what it does?
What I got doesn't matter. Right? Like he's gonna figure it out. So.
I think that is a...
My 12 helped. But, so this is living armor. This hideous armor is formed of black chitin under which the veins pulse and the red sinews glisten. To attune to it, you must wear it for a whole hour, during which the tendrils will burrow into you. While wearing this armor, you have a +1 to armor class, and you have resistance to necrotic, poison, and psychic damage. However, this armor cannot be removed from you while you are attuned to it, and you cannot voluntarily end it. If targeted by a spell that ends your curse, the armor detaches itself. The armor requires fresh blood to be fed to it every single day.
Doesn't
You
sound so
guys
stupid
can
now.
have it. You guys can have it.
You got your.
Also,
shirt,
while wearing
so-
this
No, I didn't
armor,
want it anyways. I just think it's funny.
It's
It
like the
sounded awful.
symbiote.
It's like, ah, you guys.
It
Yeah,
can,
yeah, yeah.
like,
You guys take
retract.
Blood
and form
every
into
day.
normal.
Gross.
Well, boys, this is some very powerful stuff.
Dude, Let those tentacles dig into you, bro.
And then I think that
Oren is gonna
John
love
Madison
this.
III is going to pay us a lot.
And
Or the
that's-
Mage's Guild, because I feel like we tapped that guy out.
Yeah.
Here's the
Yeah.
Venom symbiote.
Yeah.
Just hand it to him.
Yeah. Maybe, I'm sure the Astral.
John
also.
Madison slowly becoming the most powerful person
Yeah,
in
I
the
know,
universe.
yeah.
You guys keep handing
Yeah.
him magic
Yeah,
items.
yeah,
Yeah.
The final boss has changed.
We just bring him all of the
Yeah.
shit, and he's like, "Look what I've got, boys! Everything of your spoils."
How much blood does it need?
It
Can you
all-
wear it with other armor?
You cannot wear it with additional armor. You can only wear one armor at a time. It takes half your hit dice at the end of the long rest. So instead of having your full hit dice, you have half that amount. But it also gives you an automatic 16 AC plus 2 to your armor, plus 2 from your dex.
Wait. Say that.
Already there.
It gives you an
Same.
automatic 16 AC, like just base, and then another maximum of plus 2 from
It
your
gives you
dex.
18
Maybe
AC.
Oren will
Which,
want it.
Okay.
18 AC, which is nice. But it's not.
that sounds,
As cool as it would be.
I mean, you might want it for Oren, but like
Oren
that's
can
up to
suck a
Oren.
dick. He's-
Wow.
I mean, regardless, let's just hang on to it.
Yeah, we're gonna hang on.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna,
and we'll figure it out.
I'm not gonna
later.
throw it off the edge of the ship.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
we're
yeah.
definitely
No
gonna sell this for a
flinging
lot of
it
money.
behind
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Before we leave the armory, do I find any more explosive bolts for my harpoon gun because I'm running low? Or anything I can turn into explosive
He could
bolts?
craft explosive boats with black powder, right?
Yes, you can, and there is a powder magazine. All right, there's enough material around that if Barry would like to craft that, he can.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'll be working on that once we get back to the Starhammer and I start working on Oren's eye.
Okay. I don't know if he's gonna take that. Do you mind going with him? Because that girl knows us.
All right. Does anyone want to try to identify the other 2 magical items?
Yeah, fuck it.
All
I'll
right.
try.
You'll work on one, I'll work on the other.
Yeah. All right.
And guidance on
Ar-
myself
Arcana,
with a built
yeah.
for
Yep.
success.
All right. Who was working on the little worm?
I got the worm.
Okay.
I got an 18.
18. With an 18, you know this earworm is also a symbiotic creature. To attune to it, you must hold it against the skin behind your ear for the entire attunement period, whereupon it burrows into your head and bonds with your skull. While the earworm is inside you, you can speak, read, and write deep speech. It has 4 charges. You can expel charges from them to cast Detect Thoughts or Dissonant Whispers. Detect Thoughts takes 2 charges, Dissonant Whispers takes 1. Each time you use it to cast Detect Thoughts, it sends the information gleaned. Never mind, you don't need to know that.
Okay.
The earworm regains 1d4 expended charges every single day. So you can get free casts of Detect Thoughts and Dissonant Whispers.
And deep speech.
And you learn deep speech and you can speak, read, and write.
How many charges a day?
4. So you could cast Dissonant Whispers 4 times a day.
Or
if you
detect
use
thoughts
it.
twice. What's the
Yeah.
downside, though?
There is no
Apparently,
day.
it sends that information to somebody else. So.
What?
You just have a little wormy worm in your head forever.
Yeah.
I mean, it can
That's
be
yuck.
removed from you.
Tadpole.
Like you can have it removed if you'd like.
I feel like there's a plot to this, maybe in a video game that recently came out.
You know, it's very similar to that, but it is legally distinct. That one got you, did it?
All right. And what's the other thing?
I rolled a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. All right, let's give you what that is. That is a tentacle whip. This is
Yeah,
also.
We knew that.
Well, yeah. That's just the name of it. The tentacle whip is another symbiote that attaches to you. All right. The symbiotic creature can graft itself to a willing, helpless, or unconscious host by wrapping around the wrist and inserting its tendrils into your forearm. This is painful and slightly hampers the arm movement until you heal. However, the tentacle whip gives you a whip attack out at 15 feet. You can also strike closely. Alternatively, it may attack independently, not requiring you to do it. So it is 1 free attack with the whip per turn.
It's 1d4, right? about this whole
That
like
sounds
sticking things in you thing.
Well, speak for yourself, Laddie.
All right. Here we go.
An
The
additional
whip,
3
this
attack.
long whip-like strand of tusk muscles bears a sharp stinger at one end. You gain a +2 to attack and damage rolls while made with the whip, and the attack rolls made against aberrations have disadvantage. A creature hit by this takes an extra 1d6 psychic damage, so it's 1d4 plus 1d6 plus 2, plus your strength mod. When you roll a 20, the target is stunned until the end of its next turn. As a bonus action, you can sheathe the whip, retracting it into your arm or drawing it back out. It can make one of those, one of its independent attacks once per combat.
That's the free.
That's the free
you're
attack.
talking
So
about.
how would
You
it-
do one time per?
Yeah, it's one time per
So
combat.
how would it work with like you couldn't put it in like your offhand? Like if someone was like
You
I don't
can
know.
put it in your left arm if you
Yeah.
like.
But
Yeah.
how would it work with like maybe I'm not thinking about it the right way, but like if someone I don't know had like a two-handed sword.
The whip is not in your hand; it's in your arm. You can have it
So I would
extend
sheath
from
the
the
sword.
No, you can hold your sword and
then
have it go.
Just go.
Yeah.
And that's only the independent one that I can only use one per combat.
Right.
Without sheathing your greatsword, you cannot make attacks with both in the
Mhm.
same turn because two-handed weapons preclude dual wielding.
Mhm.
But yes, you could use it, and if for some reason you need to put away the big sword or you're disarmed, you now have a tentacle whip that can just Spider-Man his way out. Yes.
Would his tattoo increase the range of that from 15 to whatever?
Eldritch Claw, I believe, increases all attacks by 15 feet.
Jesus Christ, you'd have a whip that could go out to 25 feet and just yeet somebody.
Well, you
What
said
if-
15.
what
You
if-
said
right?
15, so it'd be
Yeah,
30
30
feet.
Oh, is it
30?
It's 15 for the Eldritch
But
Claw.
what about Barry's also additional 10 reach? Would that also stack with Eldritch
thought
Claw
that was
and
That's
the
just
just
weapon?
your battle
fist.
fist.
That's
Yeah.
that's the battle fist, but the
Oh.
But
battle fist.
if I attached it to the battle fist,
if the Eldritch Claw stacks with Battle Fist, it wouldn't. Unfortunately, the symbiote cannot be put into your Battle Fist
oh,
because
okay.
it's a
it has to
metal
be a
arm.
bio,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a bio-
Yeah,
biological.
okay.
As much as I love the idea of stacking it out to like 50 feet,
Yeah.
unfortunately, that's a metal arm.
I think we know who's getting that.
Yeah, because
whatever-
I'm out. Like I wanted it, but if it can't attach to metal, I'm fucked.
Yeah, whatever astral elf we're gonna sell all this weird fucking parasitical shit to.
We could
What,
also
you
offer
guys
it
don't
to
like the weird tentacle
It's
weapons?
very
I'm intrigued by
thematic
that.
for
I'm intrigued
the
by the whip.
Yeah, it is very thematic. Yes, it all
For
fits to
Xilliam.
Xilliam.
Yeah, absolutely.
and the
Yeah,
ship.
these are all
Oh, yeah.
mind flayer things.
This
Yeah,
was
yeah.
this was all like
yeah,
I
this
was
is perfect.
I was like, oh, these are all really flavorful and I like
Yeah.
them.
yes.
Let's also grab
Barry
a bunch
holds
of
the
shit.
tentacle rod and he says, "I still got this little spaghetti."
I forgot one thing. Barry, roll me a history check.
Oh, can I
Let me
actually
see
do
if you
something
remember
too?
something.
I'm gonna go. I'm not with them right now, so I don't know any of this going on because I'm just at the deck chilling, drinking,
Yeah.
shit, making sure Oren's
Guys.
straight. Can I go into that room and use or anywhere on the ship? I guess what I'm trying to say is everywhere on the ship, I want to try to use the wand of secrets.
Ah, so you're just wandering the decks with the fucking divining rod going, all right, let's
Just
see.
everywhere, yeah.
Expect to return. No, that's not it.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. With a dirty 20, you recognize where these weapons are from. They're from the plane of Eberron. So they're from the planet Eberron. Well,
Which I clearly know about.
you know about for some reason.
Yeah.
This is pulled from your database, so this is one of those
Yeah.
flashes that you're getting. Eberron's planet is not named Eberron. It's named something else, but hang on.
Barry's doing his fucking.
The Matrix going through your eyes.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Jocko's like reaches out to him like he's like
Oh no, Eberron is the planet. The continent is called Corvair.
Okay.
There you go.
Jock
But-
reaches out like he's concerned and then he like knows it's a thing going on and he goes and then he just goes and starts tuning to the
So-
ship again.
You recall that Eberron is a highly advanced world full of steampunk mechanics. They made the Warforged, which are a fully mechanical being that has an independent soul and everything. And they also have guns, steampunk things, flying airships. So they're way more advanced than a normal society that you guys would run into. So that's where Xilliam's from, and that's where he got these weapons.
All right, boys. Check this out. I ran the data. I recognize these weapons. They're from Eberron, which is where Xilliam is from.
Tell him I'm gone.
Tell him
I'm-
to
yeah,
off.
That's
I'm not there
probably
either.
where he
I'm
just
not there either.
disappeared to.
All right.
Yes.
So
that's
as I'm
what
walking
getting
with
at.
the wand, I notice Jock is walking pretty intently towards the helm.
Yep.
So I stop him.
You will never attune
I
to
go,
the ship.
I go, yo, Jock.
My brother.
You're not busy, right? Come here real quick. Come here.
What's going on?
I have the wand and I'm like looking around, but I'm just like, hey, good fighting out there, man.
That
I know we don't
was
talk
fun.
much, but that was sick, man. I like everything you were doing.
Hey man, you woke up and you brought the party. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah, anytime. You are kind of interrupting me doing something right now.
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah.
gonna-
Hey, what's that? I walk by and I just like look at Oren and he's just got like fucking white colored
Smoke,
steam
yeah,
coming out of his
from
eye.
his-
And I'm just like,
All right. You guys, as you're all walking around the ship and doing your independent things, you're as Ironsides gets the Starhammer and uncorks the hole and like
From the dock.
turns it
Yeah,
over
yeah.
and docks it down.
I have just sat down in the chair and I hear that and I'm like,
Ah!
and then I get up and I go and I look at it, I'm like,
There's just,
and I just go,
Jock,
sit
you're
down.
gonna want to see this.
Well, John, from where you're at, actually, you look up.
Oh.
Now there's a giant hole above where you were just sitting.
I'm like the guy taking a shit in Jurassic Park. That's here, right?
Oh my god. All right. The Wand of Secrets leads you deeper into the ship. You walk past sprinklers and then head further down. And you head down these stairs to a sealed door.
Okay.
Yes.
And obviously, so I can't go any further. I have to figure out the seal.
Yeah, you have to figure out the seal.
Can I roll to just like inspect it or Arcana or
Yeah,
whatever?
perception. Take a look at it.
I'd probably call Jacques down.
I need someone else to come down here and perceive this.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
Oh, I got a 6.
All right, with a 6, it is a standard wooden door.
Oh,
Beat it
So I
down.
call.
Yeah. It's just
Actually, it's a door.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
let's
just-
fucking
yeah.
kick that bitch.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, make an athletics check to break down the door.
Donkey
Or you
style.
can
Oh,
attack
no.
it.
Or you can attack.
15. Athletics.
50 with no thought to anyone's safety. You smash the door and it bursts forward in a shower of splinters. And you step into the room and there is a giant brain pulsating in the room.
Okay. So I'm thinking.
Not your strong suit.
My brain is clearly better at this than I am. I guess I'm gonna roll Arcana on it or something.
Are you trying to identify what the brain is?
Zato's just trying to get by.
All right,
Just trying to figure out what
yeah.
is
Go
going
ahead
on.
and roll Arcana to see if you can identify what this is.
An 8.
And an 8. It is a giant brain with some tentacles coming out of it.
So is there anyone near? Who's closest to me?
Sprinkle is about
Yeah,
a deck up.
you just passed me and Sprinkle.
I just go, hey, anybody.
All right.
I think Zato needs
You
something.
have what is known
We
as
should get
danger
shocked.
sense.
We should get shocked. Grab some.
All right. As soon as you call up, the hair on the back of your neck stands up, and you realize you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
I think I get
Shit.
advantage on
You
this.
do,
right?
yeah, because you're danger sense.
These are not great, boys.
Yeah.
Back
Did-
to
That was
back
ass.
twos. Back to back twos.
All right. Unfortunate for you.
Is Oren's dice over there?
Would you like one of my
Look.
sets?
I just need a 20, and that one's in timeout for just a little bit,
Here
not
you
the
go.
whole session.
Just run this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I brought my dice this session, so I have tons.
Thank you, Joel. Hey, give me that dice tray.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm noticing a lot of bounce.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But okay, so yeah, 2.
All right, 1 second. It's not your total. What was the total?
Oh, for the
of your
deck
dice?
with the decks? Oh, I'm sorry, 4 is total.
unfortunate. but
Yeah.
All right.
Sort of $1,000.
3
That's on the way,
alchemist's
I'm excited.
fire drop from the ceiling and just douse you in oil before you are set ablaze for
God damn it.
4 damage.
Good
Plus-
thing that he's resistant to fire damage. because
Immune to
That's
fire
true.
damage.
I'm immune.
Oh,
to
you're
fire
immune?
damage.
It's my chest piece.
That's
That's a
right.
good call.
Yeah.
You're gonna hit, and then you're on fire as Sprinkle and
Yeah, they just see me get
both of you
roasted.
run
Somebody,
Jesus Christ.
anybody.
You are hit with an intense wave of heat. By the way, that would have been a total of 9 fire damage. But
Still
yeah.
sick.
It just
yeah.
it hits it. You two round the corner, and there's Zato with his hands standing up like this, going. The brain also lights on fire,
Oh,
and so
no.
just you hear the.
Somebody put that out. We
One more
might
time,
need that to
how's
drive.
There you go.
I just imagine WWE wrestlers when they go out to the sparks. Just walking through it.
it's just fucking Undertaker when he actually lit on fire, like, oh shit! That's a really cool story, by the way.
Alright, so it just
Yeah, so
completely
that's
fucking
dead.
scorches the
Yeah,
brain. There's nothing
thaumaturgy.
else in there.
Can I diminish the flame with thaumaturgy?
Does thaumaturgy affect fires?
I know it
I-
dims
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah. I don't.
Because we used an Odoron to make the fire bigger, and I
Hang
think
on.
you can make them bigger or smaller.
1 moment.
I'm like 95%.
You cause
sure.
flames to flicker, brighten, or
Yeah.
dim. So it
Okay.
it wouldn't put it out, but you certainly could, like, try to contain it a little bit.
What about chill touch?
Chill touch is necromancy and it does necrotic damage. That's not a frost spell.
Try
Ray
the
of
thaumaturgy.
Frost would
Fuck
do
fuck it.
All right. What about inflict wounds?
I was gonna say. It might
If you would
reduce
like
the
to
light,
disintegrate
but
the
I don't
brain,
think-
you're more than welcome to inflict wounds. Sorry, what were you saying?
I was saying it would reduce the light. I don't think it would reduce the damage.
It makes the flames more smotherable,
Right.
but it's not going to stop the burning.
Right.
Like if someone has another way to put it out, absolutely.
So there's nothing else in this room, there's just a dead brain.
That you can see currently.
Well,
You're
it's
also-
dying. We're
You're
reacting
also
really quickly.
on fire.
Oh, okay, so I did have myself off.
Cure wounds level 2.
On the brain.
Yes.
I need to clarify. On the dead brain, you're going to cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, it's dead now. It's not just on fire.
He saw a pulsating brain. I never stated alive.
Fuck it, we're doing it.
All right. Cast Cure Wounds on the brain.
Yeah, bet you didn't see this coming,
I
motherfucker.
didn't. And this is a unique situation I have not run into before.
15.
You go to heal the brain. The burn wounds like happen, and then you cure the burn wounds, and then the flames continue.
Gotcha.
So
Can I use Thunderous Smite and with the 300 feet of booming blow the flames out?
So you're gonna thunder damage the brain to try to like.
No.
blow-
I'm gonna like
Well-
charge like 4 Thunderous Smite.
You have to
but
damage
it's
something.
No,
in
no,
order
no,
for that to
it's-
happen.
Hit me.
Your weapon rings with thunder and is audible for 300 feet of you.
Isn't it when it hits?
No, that's when you're charging it. So your weapon
No,
rings
'cause
with
It's
thunder.
just audible.
Yeah.
No, it rings
Yeah,
with
but,
thunder.
like-
It rings with thunder when you strike something. It's the thunderous smite. So you smack it into the thunderclap.
All right,
I
that's
got
all
an
I
idea.
have. That's all I had. to
No,
go
you
with
can
that.
Fuck the brain.
absolutely
Who
you can
cares?
absolutely do it. Like I'm not saying you can't do it, but you need to hit something. Be it the deck, be it the brain. Something needs to be hit in order to go poof and have the thunderclap.
Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna fist the ground.
Okay, we're gonna fist the ground.
Try to blow this
Make
shit
an attack. You have to beat an AC of 10.
out. 17.
All right. So a thunderclap erupts in the room you're in. So all of a sudden, you guys are all sitting there going, nah, nah, as your eardrums fucking ricochet.
Jock is in a chair, and then he just goes, and he goes, no.
Not again.
He gets his flag and he goes, no.
Not again. Not again.
Absolutely not.
When we're just down here just fucking with something we don't even know what's going on. We're just doing like all kinds of spell casting
But
and shit.
the clap occurs and the sound resounds and the small shockwave does put out the fire. Not before it's a now finely roasted brain, but you did put out the fire, so the rest of the ship is not going to come on fire. You guys hear from across outside, "Is everything okay?"
Not now, Loquacious!
We got it! Just don't go near the little girl!
Samuel James. I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing!
Just look Loquacious.
With a face.
Okay, can I roll perception on anything else in this room?
Yes, now that the fire is out. You all three may make perception checks.
12.
Right. Well,
That is good. That's a dirty 20.
I also have a dirty 20.
okay. Your wand of secrets is still leading you towards the back of the room. The other two of you see the sealed door. This time, not sealed with a simple padlock and wood, a steel door with a large, intricate, ornate runes in a sort of pentagram shape on the door.
Can Barry plug in and hack this shit? Is it that kind of door?
I
mean,
mean,
I know
it's
it's
not.
runes, but
It's not
ship's
powered by
biomechanical.
electricity. This
Okay.
is.
Magic.
I hate to reference it this way. It's almost designed like a sphincter. It's like flesh wrapped around
Okay,
steel that
okay,
closes
okay.
in. Yeah.
I knock on the door.
You knock on the sphincter.
Sphincter, yeah.
Every day, baby.
All right. So you're just gonna knock on the door.
Yeah.
Nobody responds.
Oh, fuck. Gross.
Yeah,
Gross.
so you give it a couple of taps. The symbols glow when you touched it, but nothing occurred.
Can you read the runes?
Can I read the runes?
Read
Do you have
everything.
the eyes thing that lets you read all writing?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you know that this is written in Infernal, and the runes are symbols of power. They're just different words referencing power. There are words for power in the Ice Devil tongue, in an Imp tongue, in the Lemure tongue, the Pit Fiend tongue, and wait, I said Ice Devil already, right?
Yep. Yes.
The Barbed Devil.
So we probably shouldn't touch the door.
I
Is
feel
that
like-
long way
It
past
said-
that?
Yeah,
It said
what's
power-
on the other
We have
side?
a power
Fingered the
fist,
door.
right?
I have it.
Hey guys, we're all
I have a
like
powerful
low
fist.
health and shit. Maybe we just.
I'm almost max.
This is great. I love this. Please continue.
Yeah. There's a bunch of like demonic words for power on there. So
Can I try to take a short rest while I tune, or is it?
You need to take an hour, so yeah, you can start.
I
Just
can-
be like,
yeah. It's an hour for both, so
yeah, you just take a deep breath, and finally, after the calamity stops for about
Yeah.
2 seconds, you're just like,
So you think I fist the door?
it's a power fist. Fist the sphincter.
I'm gonna fist the sphincter. Barry
Alright.
fist the
make an
Zato
attack
steps
versus the
back.
sphincter.
Zato steps back.
Yeah, it's not a terrible plan.
Pulls out his phone.
That's fucking 12.
You charge up your fist, you smack into it, and there's just a hollow. It's like if you hit a tuning fork, and it
Nice.
emanates through the whole ship and slowly
yeah.
dies out.
Does that wake Jock up?
100%. Jock's just sitting there. And son of a bitch! Thankfully, Jock isn't asleep.
Jock puts fucking
He
noise
just
canceling
finishes
headphones
his
on.
ale.
He puts earbuds on.
Finishes the whole year.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
All right. Phew. Maybe we leave this for later. I don't know what to do with this door.
Okay.
Do you-
Maybe the elves will know when we bring them the ship.
Who was searching Xilliam's quarters again?
I was.
Okay. You get the thought to maybe head back there and look for anything that might be a password to the door.
Let me go back to Xilliam's quarters and see if there's a password.
Because you got a 24 earlier, but you didn't find the object at that time. But that it would have been revealed by that roll, so I'm just like giving you that one.
That's a good idea. You should definitely do that. Check his diary. Maybe there's some
Does he
shit in
walk
there.
past me on his way? Or am I
Xilliam's
separate?
room is one deck below you.
Okay, never mind.
I make as much noise as possible while I go up there.
There's a room full of bells and wind
Jacques,
chimes.
Jacques sitting there. Jacques finally sitting there. Clank, thunk, clank, thunk, clank, thunk. You are specifically stepping down as hard as you can on the peg leg.
I'm gonna pretend that we parked the mead next to the thing, so I just pull
Just
up.
take another
Yeah.
one.
And I go, search for everything, documents, names, everything.
That's the irritate Jacques hour. I love it. All right. So when searching the room, you do come across private correspondence of Xilliams, and again, you have the eyes that allow you to see and read writing.
Yes.
All right. When you do, the illithid writing turns into something. It's in deep speech. Turns into a visible form for you, and you are able to read. Xilliam's notes are in a scattershot manner. They're not written in any logical sense. Do you know thieves can't?
I do not, but I know somebody that does.
That's true.
And he loves to be bothered.
He loves being
He's not
bothered.
doing anything right now.
As long as my ass is on.
But so you look and you go through the notes. They're written in thieves' can't. You can't make heads or tails of it because it's written in such a way that is nonsensical. Like 2nd June, we saw Molly. She shot someone. What?
That's a drug reference.
She sells seashells by the sea.
Sure.
So I'm gonna take that and head up to John.
All right, you head up to Jacques. Jacques, you were able to translate some of it, but without knowing which pages to look for like a specific password, you're going to need to roll to see how long it's going to take you to decipher and maybe figure out what you're looking for.
Okay, so he hands me all this. I go,
Textbook.
It's
I know some of these
like
words.
it's a book this thick, full of just
Yeah.
pages of different things.
But here's the thing: I can't read everything, so I'm just like, oh yeah, this is great. This is good stuff, Sprinkle. Yeah, maybe fucking translate it for me. and get back to me.
So you can either choose to write it all out, or
I will write it all out.
Or you can pick a page, be it first, middle of the book, or last, and I'll tell you if you randomly get it right.
I will read it, write it all out.
Oh, so you're just gonna take the whole time? All right, time to transcribe is going to be 1 hour.
Oh, that's good. I was gonna silvery barbs it.
Can't silvery barbs me rolling for a random amount of time.
DM.
I'm silvery barbing you specifically.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna head up to back to the deck and just check on Oren, make sure Oren's cool.
So while I do that,
He's
head back to
he's
the
on the
Starhammer.
Starhammer.
He's on the Starhammer.
Yeah, you can head over to the
I'll head
Starhammer.
over
Before you,
Sorry.
before you go, I go, is this the only documents that you found?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is the only
okay.
documents he found. Anything else Xilliam would have kept, he would not have kept here because he didn't want people finding it or
Yeah.
potentially reading it.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, he went to Eberron possibly, and then we walk out.
When you head back to the ship, you notice that the other ship is slowly pulling in besides the Starhammer on the opposite side of the Nautiloid. It clearly was like, don't go to that one. But it's pulling up next to it. Oren is standing on the deck looking out, kind of keeping watch, and you just see occasionally that little aura extend in one direction and then come back, and it's again like
Trying to
that,
yank
trying
out.
to yank out of him.
I basically just go up to Oren and be like, look, dude, you just took a bunch of hits. You should go, rest, and I'll watch on the deck.
All right, you tell Oren to take a nap, and wordlessly, he just kind of nods,
I do-
unfocused.
I let him know next time I see him, though, we're going to have, a discussion. And then,
And then are you gonna fucking handle these people that are pulling up next to us?
Yeah, I'm over there, dude.
Oh yeah, let's let Zato do it.
He's been a pretty
it's
smooth talker
It's
at the
worked
bar.
out. It's worked out twice so far.
Yeah.
So
He got us the ride in the
Yeah.
first place. So
Yeah.
just tell him plain, you know?
Yeah.
All right. So up pulls a ship. There is a giant asteroid with multiple holes cut out of it. You see a lot of those holes are covered over with glass, and you see a bunch of dwarves and gnomes looking out of it. And one pops open a hatch and says, "Hey there, laddie."
I'm like drinking, and I see it on the go.
We saw your scuffle with that there Nautiloid. Are you in need of aid?
I think we have it under control. What's your name, though?
My name. Of course I have a name.
We're gonna get a Devin Todd here from Hampton with his Spelljammer fantasy
Pour off
setting
the
there.
Dr. Doc, he's fucking dwarvish dwarf.
Yeah. I'm short McBeard face.
I am Stefan Stakarios.
Stefan, yeah.
Stakarios.
Stakar, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is John Madison's uncle, you know?
That's pretty cool, man. I like the name. I like the ship. Very cool ship. I think we have it under control. You guys, I mean, we have like a keg of meat if you guys want some.
The guy's like, well, if you're offering, yeah, lads.
Come on over, dude.
And
I bring them all on.
about-
Literally all of them.
about
Literally all of them.
20 dwarves and gnomes pile out of this asteroid. They're all holding machinery, and it's straight up like jackhammers. And they're an entire mining crew.
Oh, very cool.
So they pop out and they swarm the deck of the
Yeah.
Starhammer, and they're like, well, where's the meat?
No, it's on that much uglier ship next
Oh.
Jock said he put it by.
Yeah, it's right next to Jacques.
We're all gonna have a fucking kickback.
Hold on.
It's gonna be that
I'll
scene
make
from
sure-
Lord of the Rings where all the dwarves
Yeah.
are fucking cooking in the kitchen and
Yeah.
shit. Right next to Jacques, just
Chip the
fucking
plates.
sitting there.
That's just what John Desna hates. Yeah.
So I tell like 6 or 7 of them. I'm like, hey, yeah, it's and I give them directions to where it's at. If you guys want to go grab it, bring it over here. I know they're doing a bunch of stuff over there. We can have ourselves a nice little kickback, hang out over here. But not everyone though, because I'm bored. I don't want to not have anyone to talk to.
So you're sitting very peacefully, and 6 very loud and boisterous dwarves bust into the room and go, "Hi, lad! We're here to confiscate the mead we've been sent by specifically Zato. Thank you so much for your generosity." And they'll take off out of the room.
Jock puts a finger, and then with the same electricity I charge the cards with, I just shock my own brain, and I give myself 1 damage. So I go from an 8 to a 7.
All right, so Stefan continues to talk to you. He's like, "Well, I understand you have it all well in hand, and I will enjoy the party and stay with you for a little while. But you seem banged up. You sure you don't want to go back for repairs?"
Repairs would be good if you can just wait a second for us to finish doing what we got some business here. I literally tell Zato tells him everything. Zato spills all the beans because I'm drinking, having a good time. And I just tell him every single thing.
You get to the part about it being a Red Corsair ship,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy's eyes just go fucking wide. And he's like, you can't tell what he's thinking, but oh god, inside the eternal monologue is, what the fuck have I gotten into? What the fuck have I gotten into? But he does agree to stay with you and just ferry you back, seeing as he doesn't want pirates to befall you after such a a time. So he offers to give you a ride back. All right.
A ride back to the Rock of Braal?
Yeah,
Yes.
basically escort y'all back.
Because we're not
so
far
that-
from it. It's like right.
Right.
It's a
no,
day
but
away,
We
yeah.
don't want to take the Nautiloid back to Braal.
We
This
don't
is-
have to though.
This is for the Starhammer to
Starhammer,
get
sure.
repairs, and then
Okay.
y'all would head off to where you're going off to. You'd just be there for like a day while they repair the 1 mangonel hit you guys took.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, also the front of the hammer took damage.
Isn't that
Yeah.
why we got fucking the hippo
Yeah.
to repair the ship?
Loquacious.
I mean,
I'm trying to make friends with dwarves. Dude.
they
Like,
certainly can
Yeah.
do it. It will take longer, but
But
they
then-
can do it in flight.
The Nautiloid's gonna be dead in the water for
Right.
Yeah,
with
you guys would
shock-
be
with
sitting next to the Nautiloid alone in the middle of space.
Right.
I mean, you can do that.
With some dwarves.
But no,
I
like
know.
I
The dwarves won't stay with you that long.
Yeah.
They're offering aid because they're a merchant ship and they saw a fight. And they're like, hey, let's not let someone who just fought pirates
Mhm.
die. Those are
Yeah.
useful people to have.
Yeah.
So with that, Barry is now present, and
Hey guys, this is Barry.
Well, we can move the Nautiloid a little bit further in the shipping lanes to where we did clear out a sector, but I would imagine that in like the out of Braal is going to be a lot safer than the out of Braal, which is I'm assuming where we are.
So you guys are in
We
the
can
vicinity
move,
of Braal, so piracy is very minimal this close to Braal. But nowhere is 100% safe.
Sure,
Obviously,
yeah.
you guys just got attacked one day from Braal.
Right. I just don't want to leave Jacques behind on the Nautiloid by himself.
We wouldn't.
Yeah, you guys would be bringing the Nautiloid to Braal and
I
docking
got
it.
1 hour, and then that'll be it.
You
I'm
guys-
guessing by the end of this party that like I'm
Yes,
attuned.
that's
sure.
the point. Yeah, he's gonna fly the
Okay.
Nautiloid there, and then you guys
okay.
would dock. They'd repair your ship, and then you'd fly the Nautiloid and the Starhammer to the astral elves. That would be the plan there.
All right.
Can I take my hit die for rest, by the way?
Yeah.
It's 1d8 if I want it ones at 3 times, correct?
Yep. You can roll as many as you have available.
Cool.
But yeah, when I said everything, I mean everything. They know everything about every
So,
person on the ship.
You spill the entire beans to Stefan Staccato.
This motherfucker had amnesia.
And Stefan says, "Lad, that's a tale worthy of a few drinks and maybe a song." And so
That would be cool.
The party gets into full swing.
Did we up our rep?
That's what I'm
With
saying.
that
That's
story?
what I'm trying to fucking
Yeah.
I tell them about
I mean,
Starhammer. I was like, that's
We're about to
what
get a
I'm
song.
Yeah, well, we got a song, but we also are probably going to get rep because we just smoked a Nautiloid.
Yeah.
You
we
smoked
did.
a Nautiloid run by an incredibly notorious pirate. Like, that's huge.
And
you can't,
chase that pussy off.
you can't claim that you killed him, but you at least defeated his ship and the crew that was on
Would
it.
this be like on par with taking whatever Blackbeard ship's name was?
The Sweden, or what, the Anne's Revenge?
Anne's
Sweet
Revenge.
Anne's Revenge. Yeah.
Anne's Revenge, yeah. Man, I'm not up on my pirate lore. I need to talk to my brother. But,
I'm gonna say yeah.
but,
We're gonna tell ourselves, yeah.
we're gonna tell ourselves that Anne's Revenge is right, and then be very disappointed when we're wrong. This is so honestly probably close. Yeah, this is a well-known pirate who's been terrorizing the lanes for years.
Okay.
So yeah, this is a pretty big achievement to have taken his ship from him. Killing him would obviously be bigger, but
Right.
doing this is a huge step.
On the time.
All right. So,
Fucking nicely done again, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a hell of a fight. Like,
Yeah.
no slights at all. All right, so do you guys want to head back to the Rock of Braal?
Yeah,
Sure.
I guess that's what we're doing. And then we'll get repairs on the Starhammer, and we might as well have repairs done to the Nautiloid. So if anything happens on the way, we have to jump ship. Anything changes, I mean, because it's pretty fucked up too.
So what's the Nautiloid at?
The
do we know?
Nautiloid took a shit ton of damage. Hang on.
Because also that it took. I mean, I guess no. The Clifton ate the ballista, but that mangonel was straight at the deck.
The
with
mangonel
this guy.
hit the deck, and you guys
And
rammed it
we
for
rammed
a fuck
it.
ton of damage.
And put a giant hole in the motherfucker.
It's so.
'Cause if we're at like half or more, like we're about to just pawn that off. I don't know because it costs money to repair, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Yeah. So we literally don't have money. So
Yeah.
We're supposed to
Okay,
return it,
fair
right? We're returning that shit.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I didn't. My thought is again.
The
if
Nautiloid
anything
was at
happens, we have to
400
jump
and it
ship,
took-
we're gonna.
That
Why do I have 361 written down?
was the Starhammer's health.
Okay.
Yeah, that
okay,
was starting
okay,
out at
okay.
400 as well. This one is down to 220.
That's
We're good.
Yeah.
We can
Okay.
survive.
Fair.
It'll
All right.
limp its way on.
Yeah.
All right.
And even if it gets destroyed, just grab the Spelljammer and drag it along with us.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
A day's worth of repairs on Braal.
Of course, Oren would not be here when he was the one who was goading me to sing, but I have one little sea shanty for the dwarves to sing on the way, so I'm gonna try it.
Fuck
I miss my dear darling, she lives in my home. As I wander the blackness like a blind gnome. My ship is in tatters, it's worn to the bone. But I trust my dear captain to be back by morn. Way ho, out in the blackness. Way ho, out in the void. Way ho, get me back to my true love, quick as an old asteroid.
Woo! Yes!
Never expect me to sing again. That's it.
That was awesome.
Zato wipes the tears.
Characteristic Hampton sip.
Gotta take a sip every time. Drive that one viewer insane.
I'm gonna tell him you said that.
That's good.
It was Queen Anne's revenge.
Queen Anne's revenge. Fuck me. I was close.
Close.
Though.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
fucking
You
close.
were 66% of the way there.
But no. The funniest thing about when you told me about that bit, I'm like, he's so damn right. It makes me so mad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it more now.
Hit the straw.
The straw
Magic
comes
moment. Straw. All right.
All right, but yeah, I've been practicing that for a week. I need you all to know that.
Nice.
Very good.
But yeah, so they sing a shanty as you guys pull back into port. All right. So out of materials, what can?
There you go.
Let's see how much that Ironsides is able to fix on his own. Holy shit!
The whole thing.
What? How much was it down?
It was 361.
He healed 94 damage.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, you guys are able to unload any of the detritus. Do you want to offload the magic items, or do you want to keep those for now and just head on?
I'd rather get moving to the astral
Keep those for
elves.
now,
I mean, the
yeah.
astral elves. It's the citadel. They're gonna have.
They'll have
People
stuff.
have
They'll have
trade.
amenities
There-
there. They'll have amenities.
There's trade there, absolutely.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you wanted to offload it with John Madison III, or if you wanted to just
No,
head
we'll-
on.
Because I feel like one, I'm gonna go along with the RP and say we've probably tapped John Madison out.
Yeah,
and
for a
then
while.
The Mages Guild, although, is it 2 days since I
It was just
got my
one.
tattoo?
That was 2 days, yeah.
I do have an appointment with the Mages Guild right now, actually, to sell magic items. I mean,
You could
I just
do
want to
it.
hold on to the tentacle.
The
Okay.
tentacle whip, yeah.
Then
are
I'll
you
go
guys
else
cool?
we
I
can-
could, because like I literally have an appointment with the
Yeah, I
Mages
mean,
Guild.
you
Do
don't
you
wanna
want
be
to
a
dump
dick.
off the like living armor, or what are you thinking about?
Yeah. If I mean, because they buy or trade, right?
They will. Yeah, they will purchase them for study because they get them from
Okay.
all over the universe.
Okay.
Did you get a tattoo or are you holding on?
No, I got a tattoo. Hey, so you missed it, but we're at Braal. It's been 2 days. I had scheduled an appointment with the Mages Guild to sell magic items.
Okay.
2 days like later.
Prior. Yeah.
So like I
and
have
then
an
skipped
appointment.
out on the
Okay.
appointment.
Yeah. But like, so I mean, like that appointment stands. Like I could hit that appointment right
we might as
And,
well.
and
Might
get
as well,
some-
right?
Get some
Yeah,
money
yeah.
out of it.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah. All right.
I like
Especially-
to see more of the Mages Guild. To be
Also,
honest.
we just fucking healed the ship for free.
Yeah,
If
so-
Ironsides took care of it.
Ironsides takes once you guys dock, it's going to take him the whole day, but he's using the cranes and stuff on the dock, so that he has more tools. But yeah, he's able to repair it by himself.
Okay.
Excellent investment in that guy.
All right. So
You still haven't paid him.
That's coming.
That's not
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
He
yeah.
got
Trust
like
us.
a magic item or something.
Oh,
during
that's-
the
you got a
dungeon.
potion.
You got a potion.
You got a
Yeah.
potion of healing.
he
Greater
he
healing.
deserves some.
Yeah.
All right, he'll get more. He'll get more.
Yeah,
He
it's
knows
coming.
it's coming. Too.
Yeah,
We haven't got paid yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
So,
haven't got
we get
All
paid.
right.
He'll get paid.
But so you head off to the Mages Guild. I'm not going to make this a huge thing.
Sure. Yeah.
This is a very rare magic item, so it's going to sell for. Alright.
That
Which one
and
are
the
you
earworm too, right?
Do you want to sell the earworm?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which one is the ear? Oh, that's the.
It can translate
Detect
languages.
thoughts.
Detect
I don't
thoughts.
want it.
Yeah, yeah.
I have
don't
enough in my
Do
head.
you
It's
want to
nice.
offer it to Ironside?
The earworm?
If you want it, I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
he
you
wants
don't
it.
know.
Maybe he's
You don't
fucking
know.
weird. I don't know.
We'll offer either of those.
Just sell
if
it,
he
just
wants
sell
a
it, just sell it, just
parasitic.
sell it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
fuck
sell it.
Ironsides. Just
I
sell
don't.
it.
I know. I mean, I don't think Ironside, the
Probably
gun hippo, is gonna want.
Detect
I don't know,
thoughts.
An
Yeah,
ability
yeah.
to read minds.
He'd be like,
True.
"When are you paying me?"
You-
Detect thoughts.
You,
It's gonna be like, holy fucking
Also-
shit! I'm so fucking broke right now. He's gonna be like, oh.
if you
The way- the way my
if you
bank
give it
account
to
works.
Ironsides, he can also sell it if he chooses to not want it.
Well, I got the appointment. Is all.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. He's there.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
You offer it to Ironsides. Ironsides is going to be like, appreciate the offer, lad, but
Yeah, he seems a very straight cut military man. He sees parasitic earworm. He's
All
like,
right. All right, we got the. All right, they're offer to buy it off you for 1,700 gold.
Okay, I go.
Seems a little low, don't you think?
Are you,
I mean,
Are you there?
This is
Are you there?
I'm always with him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. You
Okay.
do go with a
Yes.
member. Roll persuasion.
Guidance.
I love the idea.
17 plus 9 plus 3. So 29.
He's trying to persuade someone and goes, and then starts to cast a spell on himself in front of the person. But yeah, 29.
Yeah.
Good lord.
The person's just like, what did you just do? You got a point. You got a point though.
Yeah.
You got a point,
Just
but what
kinda
the fuck? it's the whole, you pulled a card right in front of me, dude. What the fuck? It's that again. All right, you know what? I'll allow one reroll on the item. Let's see. All right. She ups the offer and says, fine, we can do 2,000.
See, that's
But
what
not
the
a
going
point.
rate is on Eberron. So
Have you been?
yes,
Deception, yes.
14 plus 9 plus 4. It's a lot. It's like 26, 27.
My natural one didn't beat it.
There we go.
Shit.
She believes the fuck out
Yeah,
of you.
she's very convinced. Not only have
Yeah.
you been there, you
Never
might have
heard-
lived there.
I am like a construct.
Yeah,
That makes
it's-
sense.
The tiniest of
Yes.
Warforged. So, all right, they offer you 2,000. So, if you guys want to split that up amongst the crew,
Yep.
Give a good chunk of it to.
Yeah, fucking fatten out Ironsides.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have my portion.
2,000 divided by.
I was gonna give him half of all the
Yeah,
things I
never
give him.
mind.
Oh, you're gonna give him half. All
So-
1,000 divided
Should
by
we?
And
should
what's his
we-
name too?
Should we build a
5 by
ship's
6.
purse?
So this
Alright.
is a thing, and I'm gonna interject you, Hampton. This is a thing that we talked about back in like episode 6 or wherever the fuck we got this Starjammer.
equal
Yeah,
share,
yeah, yeah.
right?
Yeah, it was everybody equal share, and the whole time I was like, it's not 7, it should be 8 because we should have a share to the ship.
Right.
So
Uh,
are you guys cool with that?
like a
Yes.
pot?
We're
for
gonna
the-
Yes.
can we retro, or would they
I'm-
assume that
I
there'd be a
am-
share to the ship?
I am down with it.
Okay, cool. So,
So
it's not
8.
like
All right, so that would
I got a calculator out.
142 to everyone gets their share and 1,000 Ironsides. Is that what I understood for his thing? Or was that wrong?
So I'm
Split.
splitting mine, and so half of everything that we get from this contract is for
Okay.
me.
If
and
I
from
do
Sprinkle.
if I do 2,000 divided by 7, that comes out to 285.
No, it should be do it by 8 because
Should
we're
be
gonna have
by
a
8,
ship share.
Because we're paying the ship.
2,000 divided by 8, 250.
250.
So each of us get
everybody,
250.
250. And then that would
And who's gonna keep the ship's log?
175 for me,
I'll keep the ship's log.
and 175 for you.
Starhammer currently has
Wait, no,
250
that's
GP.
terrible. Fucking math.
125.
125. I'm an idiot. Jesus. 125. Because you're splitting. Are you splitting your share as well with Ironside? Or?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so 125, 125. So 250. So Ironside gets 500 of that gold.
Okay.
So we come back with the spoils. I get back on the Nautiloid / Spelljammer or Starhammer, and then I give I go your cut, and I hand Ironsides 500. I'm like, that's just the start, and then yeah, that's it. Sorry.
Single tear comes to Ironside's eye and he just sucks it back in like, no.
I also pop it over to Ironsides and I say, I appreciate you coming down and saving us, and I give him another 100.
Okay. So Ironside just holding like more cash than he's ever seen in his
I
life.
go up
Just
to
like,
Ironsides and I thank him just as well. But I noticed that he has a handful. I don't want to put more on him.
You're slowly crushing him under
yeah, I'm like,
gold.
that looks like a lot, so I don't want to put any more on him. So, but I thank you so
I
much.
feel like Zato would 100% do that too.
Or we take some of that off your hands.
All right.
Alright. So you guys divvy up your spoils from selling the armor and the earworm.
Mhm.
Alright.
And then we need to go back to the portal or the portal to get to the
astral
astral
plane
plane.
Which,
Alright.
so Barry goes to the Starhammer and locks in our previous coordinates to the
Yeah.
astral plane that we know where we went before.
Yes. So remember, I did mention that the portal moves from time to time,
Mhm.
but that general
But that's where we're
area-
going.
Yeah,
is
that
to
general
what we
area is
know.
where you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yes. All right.
We say bye to the dwarves. Thank them.
The dwarves give you all a hail and hearty goodbye, and thank you for the
Hopefully
For
we run
the-
into them again.
I yell, tell everyone you see what we did here.
Yes.
Have Zato draw one of the sharks on a cardigan.
Yeah, I'll draw the thing from the card.
Oh, also,
make a performance check to see how well you draw it this time. Because I remember last time it was a disaster.
It was a disaster.
Yeah.
Where the
It's
fuck is
terrible.
performance?
10.
Hey, it is a reasonably good shark.
nice.
It at least looks like the outline of a shark.
Alright, first heart card. Oh, put on the 10 of hearts.
Nice.
There
10
we go.
hearts.
So you
Diamonds.
That's diamonds.
you,
but
you
Never
give
mind.
him the 10 of diamonds and
Disregard, disregard,
yeah, we
disregard.
want a heart card.
Disregard,
Oh.
disregard, disregard.
There it is.
Eight of
hearts.
hearts.
8 of
All
hearts.
right. You give it to the 8 of you give him the 8 of hearts and he goes, "Oh, I know who'll want this." AJ! And he starts running down the street to go tell large Luigi.
There you go. Nice. And then I totally forgot to mention this. I think I even told Joel. But so while we were parked and doing our trip, if our crew could unload all the cargo, weapons, whatever the fuck they have in their souls
Just
from the
strip every
the
ship,
Starhammer.
yeah, and just
Alright.
because then we can like wholesale sell that shit.
Yeah.
That gives
Or
you
just
an
gear.
extra 1,000 gold. You want to just put that on the
Oh
ship?
shit.
Yeah, leave that with the ship pod, I think.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
all cargo
And
goes
then
ship, right?
That can
Yeah.
that can be used to refuel you guys, or not refuel, but rearm you guys,
Right.
Repairs.
repairs, all that good stuff.
I'm gonna put down.
Upgrades.
I'll be the scribe for the ship.
No,
So
he's
I already
got
have it.
He already
Oh,
shot
you got it. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
So
I
we're
already
at
got
what?
it.
12.
How many bolts did you
That's
make? The
1250.
Nice.
I don't know the materials, so
Oh, gotcha.
how many bolts did I make? Was I
You
able
need
to
to make a crafting check.
Oh, I forgot about
Guidance.
that in the confusion. I would assume that they have a ton of shots, so I'm gonna bump my pistol shot back up to 20.
Yep.
Cool.
You reload what you can carry.
Sure.
That's
yeah,
fine.
Which is 20. Yeah.
Crafting check would be under.
It would be intelligence, and it would be with your proficiency mod with a crafting tip because you have blacksmith's tools.
I have
No, I
thieves'
have-
tools.
I have
thieves'
smithing tools.
Yeah,
Oh.
smith's tools.
Are you proficient with smithing tools?
Yes, I am.
Oh, then you just use his.
Okay. Okay.
Ah.
It's for you.
You want the bolts or not?
So 25.
25. All right. Roll me a d10.
Six.
You get 6 bolts.
Excellent.
Nice, dude.
That's better than one.
That's like 7.
It's like 7.
Justin, you want to back him up on that quick math? Just because he sucks at it?
All right. So, all right. Give me your spell jamming checks to head off.
Alrighty.
Those are Arcana checks.
Guidance.
Thank you. But I have proficiency in ships, so I
Yes, you had your proficiency.
Yay.
Oh, yeah, I have proficiency.
So you had.
I know we're 42 sessions in.
Yes.
But,
If I had to guess,
what when you say add your proficiency, what exactly are you adding?
Adding a
Just-
proficiency modifier is your current proficiency modifier. At the beginning of the game, it was 2. Once you guys
Go up
reach
to
level
level.
5, it bumped up to 3, and it
Okay.
will continue to bump up as you progressively get stronger.
So it's just a flat, doesn't matter what it's in.
It's just
flat
an
proficiency.
added
Right.
proficiency
Should
to
say you do someone,
whatever you're doing.
18.
18.
Oh, not really.
19.
All right.
Go
Take
with
off
3.
together. The Nautiloid falling in line behind the Starhammer. Still
Excellent.
flying its flag. All right. Yep. So this is a good time to take our appointed lunch break, dinner break. We'll be back in 15, 20, 25 minutes at the most.